Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Everyday American English. My name is Charlie, and I'm so happy you're here. This is episode 2, and today we're going to practice English in one of the most common and enjoyable places in the United States, a restaurant. Think about it. Restaurants are where families meet, friends laugh together, and couples celebrate special days. And while you're listening, remember, you can do this podcast anywhere, while driving, cleaning, cooking, or even relaxing. Learning English can fit into your life naturally. Now let's jump into today's story. It's a Friday evening, and John and Emily are celebrating their 10th wedding anniversary. They decide to go to a nice Italian-American restaurant in their town. The place is warm and full of people talking, laughing, and enjoying their meals. As they walk in, the host greets them with a smile and says, "Good evening. Do you have a reservation?" John replies, "Yes, under the name Johnson." The host checks the list and says, "Perfect. Right this way, please." They follow the host to a beautiful table with candles and soft music in the background. Emily smiles and says, "This is lovely." The waiter soon arrives and says, "Good evening. My name is Mark, and I'll be your server tonight. Can I get you started with something to drink?" John looks at Emily and says, "I'll have a glass of red wine, please." Emily adds, "I'd like sparkling water, thank you." The waiter nods. "Excellent. I'll be right back with your drinks." While they wait, John looks at the menu. He sees pasta, seafood, steak, and pizza. Emily is excited and says, "Everything looks so good." "I can't decide." When the waiter returns with the drinks, he asks, "Are you ready to order, or do you need a few more minutes?" Emily laughs. "We need a few more minutes, please." The waiter smiles. "Of course, take your time." A few moments later, the waiter comes back. John says, "I'll have the grilled salmon with vegetables." Emily says, "I'll have the chicken Alfredo pasta." The waiter writes it down and adds, "Great choices. Would you like some bread with that?" John answers, "Yes, please." While waiting for their food, John and Emily talk about their years together, their first date, and their favorite trips. They laugh when Emily remembers how John once burned dinner at home and they had to eat cereal instead. Finally, the waiter arrives with their plates. "Here you go. Grilled salmon for you and chicken Alfredo pasta for you. Enjoy your meal. The food smells amazing." Emily takes a bite and says, "This is delicious." John nods. "This salmon is perfect." After eating, the waiter returns and says, "Would you like to see the dessert menu?" John looks at Emily and says, "Come on, it's our anniversary. Let's have dessert." Emily laughs. "All right, let's do it." They order a slice of cheesecake to share. When the cheesecake arrives, the waiter adds a little candle on top and says, "Happy anniversary." John and Emily are surprised and happy. They thank the waiter and enjoy the sweet dessert together. At the end of the night, the waiter asks, "Can I get you the check?" John replies, "Yes, please." He pays the bill and leaves a generous tip, because in the United States, tipping is very important, usually between 15 and 20% of the total. They leave the restaurant holding hands, smiling, and feeling thankful for the evening. Now, let's review some useful phrases from the story. Repeat after me. Do you have a reservation? Do you have a reservation? This is what the host asks when you arrive at a restaurant. It means, did you call before to save a table? Repeat after me. I'll have, I'll have. This is a polite and natural way to order food or drinks. For example, "I'll have a glass of wine." Repeat after me. Take your time. Take your time. This means don't rush, relax, and decide when you're ready. Would you like? Repeat after me. Would you like? This is a polite question that means, do you want? For example, would you like some bread? Can I get you the check? Repeat after me. Can I get you the check? In the U.S., check means the bill, the paper that shows the total amount to pay. Can I get you the check? Great job today! You just learned how to survive and enjoy a meal at a restaurant in the United States. And remember, the more you listen and repeat, the easier English will become. If you like this episode, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share this podcast with a friend. That way, you'll never miss a class, and we'll keep learning together. This is Charlie, and I'll see you next time on Everyday American English.